What's up, you guys? So, we have not made it to the dyno. That has become a real struggle, a real problem to figure out who I could take it to. I'm honestly at the point where I might just hit up Jimmy and be like, bro, we gotta dyno this thing. We got the car up on the jack stands again. I swear, I'm not doing it on purpose. This car is not meant to be on jack stands for the rest of its life, but it's become a pattern, and I know. You've noticed an oil stain where the car usually sits in the garage, and that actually turned out to be my oil return line. It has a seep off of the oil pan, but we also had a leak, a very heavy leak, because it was coming out as fast as it was getting it. On top of that, I would love to have power steering back. I had power steering when I first did the motor, and now it's gone. So I hope the pump didn't burn up. I don't think it did. I think there's just a bunch of air in the lines that went down into the rack. So that'll be our first order of business. Sure how well you can see that, but that oil return fitting, it's got a little bubble. You can see it. So I'm gonna have to take that return off and replace that gasket. I got a little bit of bubbles out of the power steering, so hopefully that fixed that. So hopefully that'll bring back the power steering. So we definitely still have some type of leak, which I consider that now just a seep. It's the gasket on the oil return from the turbo side, which is completely okay with me. I can get to that fairly simple. The power steering's back, which is huge, you guys. To be able to have power steering for this car, one, it'll be a lot easier to spin the wheel quick, and two, it's just a luxury at this point. I've driven stuff with no power steering, and if you don't got the forearms for it, you're definitely gonna get arm pump pretty quick. But man, I just can't get over this car. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna show a slow roll like that. We're gonna get some nice B-roll of this thing, and we're gonna throw it in. And I went ahead and pulled the trigger on some things that I needed to get for the 240, and that was turn signals. Obviously, I wasn't too worried about it for the longest time because I didn't even have the front bumper. I didn't have none of the stuff on the front. But now that I'm at a point where I can get this car registered, turn signals are safety. I have to have them to pass inspection. So, but like I said, Street Havoc. StreetHavoc.com. I'll put it down in the description and on the screen. Next up is the dyno, so you guys already know the deal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and have a good day.